Hey guys, I'm Natalie Bailey. I'm a 4-star Diamond Team Beachbody coach, and I am helping Meredith in talking about the coach opportunity this week with you all. But first, I just wanted to share a little bit about myself and where I'm from and how I got started in Beachbody. So, you may not know this about me, but I am a military spouse, and when I graduated college, I chose to move closer to my husband. He was finishing up his last year of school before he graduated as an officer, and then we were going to get married and go and travel together and start our lives together. This was such an exciting time for us. You know, we were finally able to be together after 4 years of separation and distance relationship. We were finally going to be married. We were finally going to start our lives together. I was finally going to get out of bartending, and I was going to be able to put my degree to use and start a career. And when we moved to our first home in Florida, where he was stationed, and I was doing interview after interview and application after application and resume after resume to try to find something in my career field, and nothing was working out. And it was rough. It was really, really rough. And through that time of transitioning into actually living with my husband and to moving hundreds and thousands of miles away from home and not being able to find a job when I am a very, very, very independent person, I wanted to significantly help in the bills, in the finances and things like that, and I wasn't able to do that because I couldn't find a job. So I was forced to go back to bartending, which is something that I was just overdoing. Like, I didn't want to be doing that. I didn't want to be in that field anymore. I was done with the restaurant business, but I had to do what I had to do to make ends meet. So overall, this time, the stress and everything would weigh on, and I at this point, I'm 30 pounds overweight now. And I remember that I had done Beachbody in college. I had actually ordered Insanity, had my husband order Insanity for me because I had actually ordered P90X a few years prior to that, and I never finished it. And I told my husband, if he ordered it for me, I knew it was his money, that I wouldn't put it to waste. It would motivate me to work out every day. So he ordered me Insanity in college. I completed it. I loved it. It was challenging, but it was something that I could do for me. And I remember now, fast forward to this point in my life where I'm this 30-pound weight gain, where I can't find a job. I actually do end up finding a job completely out of my career field, which was just terrible for me. I was just very unhappy. It wasn't a good atmosphere. I didn't work for great people, and yeah, I just felt very underappreciated, and I just felt like I was worth way more than what I was doing. So, back to this place, I'm in this moment in my life where I'm just so fed up. And I say, you know what, if there's one thing I can control in my life, then it is me, right? Yeah, so one thing I control in my life, it's me, and I'm going to get back in shape. And I know what works for me, and Beachbody programs are what works for me. I had been previously seeing infomercials about T25, and I knew I had done Insanity, so I knew, I love Shanti. If I could do the 40 to 50 minute workouts, I could definitely do 25 minutes a day. So I ordered it, yeah. I ordered T25, and it came in, and I was so excited. I was ready for this lifestyle change, but guys, I could not get it together. I failed over and over and over and over again, and I've restarted that program probably 5 or 6 times. And I didn't really know, where my motivation was, because I knew so badly that I wanted the change, but I wasn't putting the steps towards actually making the change, if that makes sense. So it was just, another failure that I was dealing with. And, background about me, there's a lot that I could tell you, but there haven't been very many successes, you know what I mean? There's been a lot of things in my life that I failed at, I'll be honest. And I felt really, really defeated in that moment. If I can't even do this, can't find a good job, all these just changes in my life, and I just didn't feel happy in that moment. And I remember telling myself that I'm going to share this on Facebook. I feel like if I tell the world that I'm going to commit to something, and I have somebody that's going to hold me accountable, whether they're listening or not, I'm going to share this on Facebook. And that's what I did. And I started, I posted to the world that I was going to start a program and that I was going to complete it. And every single day, I was pressing play. And I couldn't believe what the accountability was doing for me. People were just being really great, cheering me on, telling me they were proud of me and things like that. And that really kept me going. And I started to gain my momentum, and I started to really get in that habit of working out every day again. It was great. I saw great results, but it was something crazy to change my life in that time frame of me sharing my journey on Facebook. And it was that I actually had a coach who was doing T25, and she was sharing it on Facebook as well. But I didn't know what she was doing. I had no idea what Beachbody coaching was. I had never heard of it before. And I reached out to her and I was like, hey, you're doing T25, I'm doing T25, but it looks like you work for Beachbody. Like, how do you do that? And she explained to me this coaching opportunity. And I'll be honest, I had the reservations of, pyramid scheme or scam, or, that's not going to last, or this is a fad, blah, blah, blah. But I did some research, and I really thought to myself, hey, this could be like real. I could actually really do this. This is actually a really solid business plan. And, Carl Deichler and John Congdon, like, they really know what they're doing. And so, I went for it, and I went for it more in the sense of income, to be honest with you. I didn't really have any idea what this would turn into. I had no idea that 16 months later that I would be where I am, but at the time I just felt like it was a way to get me out of that soul-sucking job that I was in. And I set some goals with my new coach, and in a matter of 3 months, you guys, 3 months, I was out of that job, and I was working full-time as a Beachbody coach from home. Here I am 16 months later. I've been able to advance my business to 4-star diamond. I have an incredible team. We've worked really, really hard together. I've created financial freedom for my family. We've paid off our credit card debt. I should have my student loans paid off within a year from now, which has been a goal from mine when I started, that I wanted a 2-year plan for my loans, something that originally would have taken me 10 years. I was on a 10-year plan to do that. So this has overall just been an absolute blessing, and it's changed my life. Obviously it's changed my life financially. Obviously it's changed my life physically. I've lost the 30 pounds that I gained and then some, and I'm the healthiest and happiest I've ever been. My husband's in great shape, and my family's in great shape. And if you know what it's like to help a family member, that is just, you've already won. If you can influence your parents' lives, or your sister's life, or your brother, or your cousins, or somebody extremely close to you, your husband, you've already won. And all I've done, guys, is truly just try to stay true to myself and pay this forward, and really just let people know that, hey, I've been there. I have a story. I've been there. I've failed a ton of times, but I'm telling you that if I can do it, then you can do it. And it's truly just it's changed my life. It's brought me on a personal growth, I should say, personal growth story. I've really invested in personal development. I've really invested in all of these things that I've never would have been introduced had I not become a Beachbody coach. And it's made me such a positive person and an optimistic person. And I have this community of friends and this sisterhood and of all these great women, and there's even men in Beachbody. Don't think that there can't be men in Beachbody. It's just I attract girls to my team, so that's who a majority of the people I work with are. But I'm obviously open to anyone if they have the heart and the willingness to learn and are teachable. So yeah, thanks for listening. I'm so excited that you're here, and I'm so excited that you're going to take the time this week to really learn about the opportunity, because I can't say it enough. Like, I'm beaming over this, because every day I get to wake up and do this as a job, and it pays full-time hours, and it's truly a dream. And whether you're here to work part-time, or whether you're here to just get your Shakeology paid for, or whether you're here to actually run with this business and create a full-time income for your family, it's possible. Whatever you want, it's possible. And yeah, I'm just really excited. And please if you guys have any questions throughout the week, you can message us or post in the group, and we'd be more than happy to help you. But overall, we're just really excited that you're going to take the time to learn more about this opportunity. So thanks for listening, and I hope to talk to you more soon.